Welcome. Today I will show you 3 good strategies for pirating in Starscape. Pirating is when you hunt other players' ships in unsecure or wild systems for their loot. I will show you 3 methods on how to effectively find players in these unsecure/wild systems, and what to do when you've found them. Before I tell you this, I'll quickly cover what you will need. You'll probably want either an interceptor or a fighter with a warp disruptor installed. You can also use large ships, also bringing actually launchable warp disruptors can help too. Anyway, the first strategy is simple, just go deep into wild space and search for miners. This strategy requires a lot of patience, and is rare to find someone, but since they'll be out in big mining missions, they'll probably have lots of valuable ore. The next strategy will require you to think about where people will go. Think about a place where there is unsecure wild systems, but there is still a place that you think people might go. For example, I've chosen a path here because it's close to Lycentia, and where there are many players, and is where Lycentians might go if you want to mine, because it's quite an effective route just out into wild space. Like, I've used this route quite a lot. You could also pick a route that is good for hauling, or just a quick way to get somewhere. I chose this route. On this route I chose, I ran into a few players, but they got away. Overall, it's a decent strategy. The final strategy is similar to the previous one, which is picking a system and just staying there. This is also relevant to the previous strategy, but don't pick too obvious systems, like for example Getinza and Emis. These two systems are some of the easiest unsecure systems to get to, but because of that, it means they are pirate hotspots, so basically never go anywhere near them, there'll be a bunch of pirates there. So, for example, I chose this system, Hulis, because I've come back from a few different mining missions, and since Hulis is the closest unsecure system around the borders of Lycentia, I dump all my loot there, and I imagine other people would do this too, so that's why I chose it. For example, if there's a system where you store your loot after mining, then other people will probably too, so maybe try going there. So finally, what do you do when you find someone? As you warp in, check around you for any players. If there are any, launch a system probe and warp to the next planet. While scanning, also check that planet for that player, and and any anomalies you find while scanning, warp to it as soon as you discover them. This is quite frantic to do, but it is vital to check everything in the system as fast as possible, because otherwise they'll just escape. When you find them, use your warp disruptor to stop them from escaping. Now you could either try and ransom them for money, or kill them and take their inventory. So, you could say you're going to let them free if they give you money, and then kill them after. Please don't, because it's just bad sport and it's breaking your word. In this situation here, I disrupt a Radix, but I'm not very good at fighting, so I didn't try to kill it. Some people are very good at fighter PvP. I was in a Phalanx once, which is a frigate, and I was killed by an X-class fighter, as I severely underestimated it. In this situation, what I did is pretend to flee, but I actually spawned my destroyer. So I'm stupid because I realized I forgot to reinstall the turrets on it, so the Radix escaped. But this strategy is very effective when you actually do have turrets. Anyway, hopefully this video helped you in showing the main 3 ways to pirate in Starscape. Thanks for watching.